Okay, so Junior Roberts here again. We're on question 5 of the January 2016 physics past paper for CSEC. We have done questions 1, 2, 3, and 4 that will be posted in a link below. So please go ahead and check that out if you haven't done so. Alright, so we're going to go right into question 5. So question 5, part A says that a converging lens can be used to form real or virtual images. Part I asks us, with reference to the focal length of the lens, describe the object distance required to produce each type of image. Alright, so I'm going to start out with the real image. Right? So we're going to start with the real image. So for a real image to be formed from a convergent lens, the object distance must be greater than the focal length. So we're going to write object distance must be greater than focal length. Right? Length. Right, so for us to get a real image from a convergent lens, which again, a converging lens is a lens that look like this, in which it's thicker in the middle than at the end. Right, so it actually converges the images. Well, it converges light rays to a point. So for a real image to be formed by this length, the object distance must be greater than the focal length of the lens. All right, now for a virtual image now, right, the object distance must be less than the focal length. Right, so when the object distance is less than the focal length, we will get a virtual image being formed by our converging lens. Alright, so let's move on. So this question here says, state the orientation of each image produced. So again, we're going to start with the real image. Right, a real image formed from a converging lens is inverted, right, which means that it is upside down. Right, so the real image is upside down. And then now for our virtual image, this is upright. Right, so in this case, well, so for the virtual image, it will be upright. All right, so here we have, this question here says we are to complete the ray diagram for the figure shown below. All right, so here we have a converging lens. So we have our light rays meeting the lens. Now what will happen is, because the converging lens actually converge light rays to a point, what will happen is that at that point that the converging lens converge the points is known as the focal length, which we are seeing labeled here as F and F. Right, so the focal length will be on both sides of the lens. So the lens will be coming from here, and then they will be converged to this point. So this light ray will converge and pass through that point here. Right, similarly, this light ray will converge and pass through the focal point. So that will happen to our light rays as they pass through the lens. They will be converged, or they will bend toward a certain point known as the focal length. Alright, so let's move on. So this question here says we have to calculate the magnification where a lens produces an image height of 3.6 millimeters for an object 2.4 millimeters in height. So the formula we use for magnification, I'm just going to write that right here. Magnification is equal to image height over object height, right? And we can write it in symbol form as V over U, right? So our magnification M therefore would be equal to M is equal to V over U. And again, we're told that our image height is 3.6 millimeters. So we'll have 3.6 millimeters divided by 2.4 millimeters. And if we plug that into a calculator, we would get an answer of 1.5. Right? Now, because we have millimeters here and millimeters here, these two will cancel, leaving our magnification with no units. Right? So our magnification in this case would be 1.5. Now, part 2 says that for the same magnification, calculate the image distance given the object distance is 20 centimeters. Okay, so for this question, we're going to utilize the magnification formula, again, which is M is equal to V over U. We calculated the magnification earlier, and that was 1.5, right? We're given the object distance, so in this case, U is equal to 20 centimeters, right? So we can use this information now to find the image distance, right? So when we rearrange this formula, we'll get that image distance V is equal to the magnification multiplied by the object distance, right? Our magnification again is 1.5, right? And our object distance is 20 centimeters. So 20 centimeters. And if we plug that into a calculator, we will get an answer of 30 centimeters, right? Now let's move on. Now this question here wants us to calculate the focal length of this lens, right? So we're going to use the lens formula here. So we're going to say 1 over F is equal to 1 over V plus 1 over U, right? Where V again is our image distance and U is our object distance. And again, we're trying to find the focal length. So we're going to say 1 over F is equal to 1 over V. And again, V is 30 centimeters plus 1 over U. And U again is 20 centimeters. Right, so we'll have 1 over F is equal to 1 divided by 30 is 0.033, right? And 1 divided by 20 is 0.05, right? So focal length is equivalent to this, right? So we can say that 1 over F is 0.33 plus 0.05, which is 0.083, right? So therefore F would be equal to 1 divided by this. So if we take 1 divided by 0.083, we will get a focal length of 12 centimeters. Right, and that would be it for this question. Right, again, this was Junior Roberts. If there was anything in this video that you wish to get further clarification on, please post it down below in comments. Like this video if it was helpful. Please subscribe and share so others can benefit. Thank you for watching.